Welcome to St. Paul's Assembly.
Would Kate and Matthew please do acknowledgement of country?
I respectfully acknowledge the past and present traditional custodians of this land, on which we are meeting Noongar people. It is a privilege to be standing on Noongar land. I also acknowledge the contribution of Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal Australians to the education of all children and people in this country who live and share together Australia.
We show our respect for our country by standing quietly before we sing our national anthem. Would we please stand quietly for the national anthem? During one of our lessons, Miss Barnes told us that she was going to cut down a tree that was in our front yard. In our talks for writing, we are learning how to write persuasive text. We thought we would like to write a persuasive text to Miss Barnes to try and save her tree. We would like to share it with you.
Trees are living
fantastic convincing arguments, I think I will put my car in the garage so that all the honky nuts don't fall on it. And I actually do have a possum that lives in the tree. So well done, because you've convinced me the tree gets to stay. Good job.
Would Mr. Bush-Jones please address the assembly?
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Bush-Jones.
And thank you to C4. What a convincing, persuasive text you did there. Miss Barnes isn't always easy to convince, and I think you convinced her very well. So well done on that. It was fantastic. Very well rehearsed. Well done. I know it's a bit different doing it in front of a smaller crowd, but I think everybody watching in the classrooms will really like that. So well done to everyone. Mrs. Beard isn't here today. She's got an important meeting. That's why I'm standing up here. But I know she saw your rehearsal yesterday, and it was really high praise of the effort you put in. So well done. We're working towards the middle of term, which is really hard to believe. It's gone so quickly, and we're getting back to that new normal out in the playground, out in the classroom, back to normal lessons and everything, which is really, really good to see. Everybody out there having a really good time. Couple of things though that I think we need to address and make sure that we really work hard on is the running around, the chasey game. I saw it out on the oval and it looked great. That's where the chasey game should be. But when it's around the buildings, when it goes around on the concrete, that's where it becomes unsafe. So please make sure that game stays on grass. Otherwise you will have to sit out for a little while. All the duty teachers know about it. I've come out plenty of times in the last few weeks and spoken to people. Please walk on the hard surfaces. We don't want anybody hurting themselves, so please remember that. It's been great to see all the sports going out on the oval, but another thing that's just starting to pop up is a bit of tackling in the football game down in the corner there on this side of the oval. So remember, we don't tackle. It's a touch game. You touch and then they get rid of the ball. There's no tackling at all, because when there is tackling, inevitably somebody gets hurt and then we have to deal with it up in the office, and we don't like to do that. So please, I love the enthusiasm. It's great to see all of you out there playing. I know it's been a long time, so you've got all that energy that you want to get out, but just do it in the right way. Okay? We don't want people getting hurt. We want to look after each other. Okay? So thank you again. Thank you for the great work you're all putting in. We've been in classrooms over the last week, and we'll continue to do so into next week. It's been great to see all the fantastic work. It's really made our day being able to come in and see what you're doing in the classroom. So thank you for having us in there, and thank you for all the hard work that you're doing, and thank you to all the teachers. It's been hard on all the teachers as well to get back into this normal after having so many different messages, but we've all pulled together really well as a school and a community, so thank you all, and I wish you all the best. We'll see you around today. Thank you.
Would Mrs. Dawson please present the first lot of honour certificates?
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss Dawson.
My first certificate goes to Alexa Christjack for writing her weekend recount with every single capital letter and full stop correct. Fantastic attention to detail. To Sophia Miller for writing her weekend recount with every single capital letter, very similar, and full stop. A great personal best. To Kyrie Baker for demonstrating great commitment and responsibility to her role as a STEM assistant. To Jay Mertens for demonstrating such good organisational skills in the morning. You were doing an excellent job of preparing for the day independently. To Elizabeth Thanner, you had an adjective in every sentence for your weekend recap. Fantastic writing. To Logan Rainey, you start each morning with a big smile and bring happiness and enthusiasm to every activity. To Mia Pavlovic, for always displaying mutual respect and maturity when working in groups during drama lessons. You are a wonderful role model to your peers. To Sienna Pickersgill, thank you for always being respectful during music lessons and for tidying up and packing away the instruments without having to be asked. To Taylor Hughes, for using the air attribute of respect by being an attentive listener when people are speaking. To Blake Rainey, for using the air attribute of inspire by doing her personal best and sharing ideas in group activities. To Tara Merzek, Tara has produced very good work in science. Her bio was correctly drawn with flora and fauna correctly labelled. To Lara Salenta, Lara has created a very realistic Coastline 6 classroom using Minecraft. She is to be commended for her focused approach and attitude to her learning. To Ethan Wayne, Ethan is to be congratulated on his tenacity during numeracy sessions. His attentive listening skills have made him a superstar in this learning area. To Ethan Matthews, for an outstanding performance for demonstrating cyber safety. I love the enthusiasm. To Kim Sagara, for settling into the class so quickly and being a delight to teach. To Paige Baker, for always trying your personal best in everything you do. You'll be reading and writing independently in no time. Fantastic work. To Evie Orzansky, for your amazing writing. Your sentences are becoming much more interesting. Keep practicing your objectives and verbs. What a superstar. To Cade Davey, Cade, you have been a fantastic addition to Year 6. You're reliable, positive and hardworking. You're a kind, supportive friend to your peers. To Michaela Hicks, you always ensure that work is completed to a high standard and you're a reliable, trustworthy member of Year 6. Welcome. To Tia Ron-Smith, for your outstanding maths assessment result in associating prisms, pyramids and nets with accompanying definitions. A great achievement. To Kira Asati, for your well-researched and well-written information report about earthquakes. Your high level of achievement is to be commended. Well done. To Kiara Goosen, Kiara has worked hard in all of her maths lessons. She's shown perseverance when faced with a challenging topic. Yeah, she can come up. To Lachlan Osborne. Lachlan has started this term with a positive attitude to learning and he's doing his personal best in all learning areas. To Scarlett Dolan, for always applying her best concentration efforts during her weekly spelling tests. Scarlett has achieved excellent results. She is also the best library officer a teacher can have. Thank you. And my last certificate goes to Isla Wilkes for her fantastic I-can-do attitude and resilient approach to all of her maths activities. She is to be congratulated on her recent 100% top mark scores. Keep it up, Isla. Okay, and that's all the certificates from me. Call on the next compare.
Would the student representatives please address the assembly?
Good morning. The canteen is open Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays again. We have crumb chicken wraps on Mondays instead of sushi. And keep an eye out for Wednesday's hot weekly specials until sausage rolls come back to the menu. Please also remember that the canteen does not open until the second siren at lunchtime. We have been very busy in music lessons recently. We have been doing African drumming, percussion instruments, and in Year 6 drama lessons, we have been learning and performing short plays. Congratulations to everyone for washing your hands and keeping clean to stop the spread of germs. Thank you.
Sustainable lead. The worms are right now being tampered with, so do not touch them and stay away. Make sure you're putting your rubbish in the correct bin. Recycling. Empty clean plastic containers, clean paper and cardboard, and empty bottles. General waste bin. Food scraps, packaging, tissues, paper, towels, messy items, juice boxes, lids, and plastic cutlery, Ziploc bags, and cling wrap all belong in the general waste bin. compost bin. Fruit scraps except mandarin and orange peels.
Waste Free Wednesday goes to the class with the least amount of rubbish. This week's winner is
B7.
Sports report. Currently, teachers are taking their own classes out for senior sport because of COVID-19. In our sport lessons, we are doing Australian rules football, where we have learned how to do drop punts and torpedoes. We have also been doing kids yoga and dancing. Just a reminder that there should be no games, including tackling during recess and lunch. Thank you and have a great day.
Golden Broom. Golden Broom goes to the cleanest classroom inside now. This week's winner is C4. Will the student from C4 please come up to speak?
Well done.
Will Mr. Bush-Jones please present our honour certificate?
Thank you again. Okay, the first award that I have goes to Kayla House, and that's for consistently demonstrating responsible behaviour by working cooperatively with a group, always showing appreciation for the efforts of others, and that's from Mrs. Newman. Next one goes to Kiara Goosen. Got one already. Well done. Excellent kicking in Australian rules football lessons this week. Well done. Hold it up to the camera's there. Going on. Fantastic. Okay, the next one goes to Charlize Masandi. You are a confident learner. You are always trying your best in everything that you do, and you are always following the air agreements. What a superstar, from Ms. Moore. Next award goes to Jonah Vardy. You are developing confidence when blending sounds together to read words. Great work. Again from Ms. Moore. Next award goes to Maddie Ladder. Maddie, you always have a positive and exciting attitude towards your learning. Keep striving. Again from Ms. Moore. The next one's from Mrs. Bickley, and it goes to Braxton Johnston. For the effort you have been applying during writing lessons, it is exciting to see how much you improve every lesson. Well done, Braxton. The next award goes to Ruby Roberts for demonstrating great commitment and responsibility to her role as a STEM assistant. Xavier Dunsire for demonstrating great commitment and responsibility to his position of STEM assistant. This next one is from Mrs. Anderson, and it goes to Gracie Baker. Gracie, you are to be applauded on your excellent results in Literacy Pro. You have persevered and kept giving your best. Keep it up. Again from Ms. Anderson, Bailey Sewell. Bailey, your change in attitude to all areas of your schoolwork is very pleasing. You are really trying to give your personal best at all times. Keep it up. This is a special one. It's his last day, so big well done and fantastic. We're going to miss him. It's Xavier Minavini. All the best for your new and exciting adventure. Remember to reach for the stars. Well done, Xavier. Next award goes to Kaya Corzino. Kaya always works so hard every day with all of her schoolwork. Great job. Next award goes to Ariana Lowe. For always doing her personal best in talk for writing activities, Ariana shows independence and perseverance, and that's from Ms. Byrne and Mrs. Warren. Another one from Ms. Byrne and Mrs. Warren is to Christopher Pickett, who's a new student here, for showing mutual respect to his classmates and teachers. Chris, it has been great to see you settle in so well at South 2G Primary School. The next award's from Ms. Bucks, and that's to Charlotte Aramani. Congratulations on thoughtfully sponge painting with autumn colours. You certainly did your personal best in the art room. Well done. Next award goes to Sophia Miller. Thank you, Sophia, for working so conscientiously in the art room and doing your personal best whilst painting your clay thongs. Wow. Clay thongs. To Chase Russell, again from Mrs. Bucks. I am very impressed with you, Chase. You used your initiative to answer your own question in the art room. Fantastic. The next award goes to Beau Cochran. Beau is demonstrating an increasing confidence in the classroom, showing he can work independently and taking pride in his work. Another one from C4 goes to Caden Sanders. Excellent kicking in Australian rules football. I've seen him out there. He's got a good kick. Lessons all week. Well done. That's from Mr. Goff. There you go. Oh, we won't shake hands. 10. Elbow bump. Okay. That is it on the merit certificates. I know we don't have a big crowd, but let's give them a big round of applause. Those students that have been called out, if you come after the assembly, we'll give you your certificate and get a photo that you can take home so that mum and dad get to see it, but they'll also be able to see it when we live stream it on Facebook hopefully later today. So thank you guys.
Every day we have an opportunity to earn air tokens for our factions.
We are awarded them for following the school agreements. Achieve, inspire and respect. Would Mr. Goff please join us for the drill?
Good morning, South QG Primary School.
Good morning, Mr. Goff.
All right, just a couple of housekeeping matters. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Blake Rainey. Blake Rainey's a Year 4 student in C2. She appeared in the West Australian on Monday with Kalia Stanton, who's one of the netball stars with the West Coast Fevers. So it was a lovely photo of her in the WA newspaper, and so well done to Blake representing South QG Primary School. There she is, everybody. Also, I noticed that yesterday, duty teachers, could you make sure that all equipment is brought in after lunchtime, especially because there were 2 footballs that were left on the oval, and we did have a parent who actually brought them back this morning. So, duty teachers, just be aware of that, please. Okay, who we got? Wetlands block to begin with. Thank you. From Wetlands block, this one person is Layla Brindley. Well done to Layla. From Bushlands block. This person's in B4 from Bushlands block. Oh, Renee got it last week too. Renee Tahishia. Well done, Renee. Coastlands block. From C4. Oh, this boy's been lucky today. Caden Sanders. Congratulations those deserving winners. Please keep up the good work, everybody, with your tokens, and make sure we keep that up. I'll hand you over to the next copy. Oh, no. Are we doing the faction scores? Yep. Okay, faction scores. Are you ready? In 4th place, Blue, 397. In third place, gold, 402. In second place, green, 444, which means red in first place with 486. Right, big clap for all our captains. Keep up the good work, everybody. Now pass you on to the next compet.
Wanju is a Noongar word and means welcome. We sing Wanju together to celebrate Noongar culture and keep the Noongar language alive.
Please stand quietly to sing our whole school song Wanju.
We hope you enjoyed our assembly. Thank you for attending. Students, listen to your teachers and have a nice day.
Well done for C4, Great Assembly. If you received a merit certificate, can you please come to the undercovered area now, and we'll give those out to you and take a photo for you. Thank you.